Hey everyone, it's Jesse with One Mission Outdoors. Today we're going back to our second spot that we scouted just to check for new sign and maybe put some feed down and try to establish some sort of early bow season rhythm with some of these bucks that I know are in this area. I'll tell you, it is hot today. It's been hot for this last week and a half here in Texas, especially Central Texas. You know, we're up in the 106 yesterday, I believe, and that's not even with the heat index. I'm going to try to make this quick. Walking up the trail to the possible staging area where I found a lot more sign up here, and I think I'm going to saddle hunt up this way. It's so hot. Yep, it's happening. When I get poison ivy and chiggers, I don't know why. So this is just a path right here. I mean, if you get a little lower, you can sort of see it just keeps on tunneling that way. So something that I do out here is I put myself in a deer situation, and then I look at where I might hang from or hunt from, either ground or in a tree. And I'm on that trail. It's right behind me here. It goes off this way. This tree here would provide a really good position for me to hunt from based off of this trail system that I'm looking at out here. So to dedicate time and find sign, you have to get on these little trails and just follow them along. As time progresses and we get closer to the season, you'll start seeing rub lines and then trying to get all their velvet off. That's why I walk these little trails, because these bucks will communicate that way, especially if they're bedding somewhere nearby. So you could like get in these trees in a saddle, but the shot opportunity is what makes it hard. You really have to dedicate a little bit of time to do some shooting lanes. That's why that other tree over there would be much better, because there's actual, it's on a trail. Get those side shots, you know. So walking along this trail, right here, this is a scrape. And then right above it, you have an aromatic type tree. So this is just juniper or cedar. These bucks love to do that. I've seen it time and time again. And that's why finding these little cutout trails is beneficial. So we know something was here. Licking this branch and pawing that out. We do know that. But we don't know what it could be. So we have to wait. We have to see what kind of rubs come up, see what kind of scrapes, because honestly that's a pretty small scrape. Bigger bucks, bigger scrapes. Bigger bucks, bigger rubs. That's generally how it works. I like to develop my own camouflage based off of where I'm at, and it's relatively inexpensive to do, but I just, like I said, I put myself in the deer situation and I see what they try to see. So if I'm traveling this path and I'm hanging up in this tree, I don't have a shot yet, right? Like, you have this one with this little broken branch, tree behind that. And if you look at the skylight in the background, I mean, given it is noon, but it's a white, and deer are red-green colorblind, so they see all this green and stuff like brown. You throw some more green back there, cut it up with some white, I mean, you have a really good camo, right? And it's all about movement. but you want to break your outline up as best as you can. And that's what I try to do when I make camouflage. So right here, I might have a shot, but I'd have to cut some of these smaller branches down. Here, no. Do not have a shot, right? Not much of a shot there either. And really, like, that's my weak side. So sort of analyzing this area a little bit and where I'd like to place a shot based off of this little open area, right? This second branch is probably my best bet because I can lean left and that'll be my strong side. And then I can shoot here. I have to, you know, cut back a little bit of that, but nothing crazy. It's just a oak tree branch. Maybe a little bit here. That'll give me another shot here. So if I'm hanging here, I want to cut all of this down because it's less than 3 inches, which would give me another shot in between these two, this V, right down over there. So here's the selected tree. You can see all the foliage in between me and that tree. So it needs to come down, right? Right where I'm standing, I'm gonna start putting some food sources down. Something tasty and attractant. Put some J2 down. I'm gonna use this tree to shoot from. I'm gonna have 2 angles. Right where I'm standing and another one right over here. This is where I'm gonna establish my feed zone. Just in between these 2 trees, because to the right is a path and then the one I'm standing on. Then it goes out here. There's a big field out that way. Some other key terrain characteristics that I'm looking at right now is I'm on pretty much a bench. I'm on the side of a hill and then it drops down a little bit lower off to this way. So you can, I mean, it curves this way pretty good. So it's sloping this way and then it goes back down. Jesse, why is that important? Well, this trail is here. These deer use this network of trail systems to travel back and forth along with other animals. But they don't use the high ground. They use sides of hills and things like that to come down, go to other food sources. Generally, there's not a lot of food sources on these hills, but you can find pockets of acorns and stuff like that. You'll find areas like I just found, and those are good spots because you can catch them coming down to their areas and they'll hit these edges over here.